Think you know the actor who played Sheldon Cooper? Think again. The man behind one of TV's most iconic nerds has a story that is way more interesting, surprising, and frankly, more human than you'd ever guess. This is the real Jim Parsons. Let's get one thing straight. Jim Parsons is not Sheldon Cooper. He was born on March 24, 1973, in Houston, Texas, making him a creative and intuitive Pisces, a far cry from Sheldon's rigid Virgo personality. His journey into acting wasn't sparked by a love for science, but by a school play where he played the Cola bird. Yes, you heard that right. A bird in a school production set the stage for one of the biggest TV stars in the world. Unlike Sheldon, who was a child prodigy, Jim's path to stardom was a long and winding road filled with rejection. He wasn't an overnight success. He auditioned for over 15 television pilots before he even landed a recurring role. Can you imagine that grind? All those no's before the big yes. And while Sheldon Cooper is famously tall and lanky, Jim stands at 6 feet 1 inch, just an inch shy of the 6'2", written in the scripts for his character. It's a tiny detail, but it's one of many that separate the actor from the role. His education is another big difference. He didn't study at Caltech. He earned a master's degree in classical theater from the University of San Diego. His world was Shakespeare and stagecraft, not string theory and physics. Before he was Sheldon, you might have seen him without even realizing it. He was a commercial actor, popping up in ads for brands like FedEx and Quiznos subs. So, long before Bazinga, he was trying to sell you a sandwich. Fame came relatively late for him. When The Big Bang Theory first aired in 2007, Jim was already 34 years old. He wasn't some fresh-faced newcomer. He was a seasoned theater actor who had been honing his craft for years, finally getting the breakthrough he deserved. Here's a fun fact that will change how you watch the show forever. Jim Parsons doesn't actually understand most of Sheldon's scientific jargon. He admitted he had to memorize those dense, complicated lines phonetically, treating them like a foreign language. He learned the sounds, not the science. It's an incredible feat of memory and acting skill. For his portrayal of Sheldon, he won a staggering 4 Primetime Emmy Awards, putting him in the same league as sitcom legends like Michael J. Fox and Kelsey Grammer. He also nabbed a Golden Globe in 2011. By 2017, his success translated into becoming one of the highest-paid actors on television, earning around $1 million per episode. That's about $24 million for a single season. Beyond the screen, Jim's personal life is a story of authenticity and love. He came out publicly in a 2012 New York Times interview, a courageous step at the height of his fame. In 2017, he married his partner of over 14 years, art director Todd Spywak, in a beautiful ceremony. Even after leaving the role of Sheldon, he couldn't quite let go. He's the narrator for the spin-off show Young Sheldon, so his voice continues to be the soul of the character he made famous. It's a perfect bridge between the past and the present. Believe it or not, we almost lived in a world without Jim Parsons as Sheldon Cooper. His agent had to push him to audition because he was convinced he wouldn't be a good fit for a sitcom. Imagine that. When he finally decided to leave The Big Bang Theory after 12 incredible seasons, it wasn't a negotiation tactic or about money. He simply felt that his journey with the character had come to a natural end. It was an intuitive, artistic decision. And he hasn't slowed down since. He's returned to his theater roots with acclaimed performances on Broadway in plays like The Normal Heart and An Act of God. He also produced and starred in the Netflix series Hollywood, showcasing his versatility and proving he's so much more than just one character. Despite the global fame and accolades, Jim describes himself as an introvert, someone who's happiest at home with a good book. So the next time you see Sheldon Cooper, remember the quiet, dedicated, and brilliant actor behind the mask, a man who built an empire, not with physics, but with pure talent and perseverance. Did any of these facts surprise you? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this look behind the curtain, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more true stories about the actors you thought you knew. Thanks for watching.